Previously on Driver versus Driver.
We've assembled a group from around the digital golf space to help us with our testing here in Orlando.
It just looks kind of more like a gimmick driver to me.
If you're looking for a traditional driver, I can recommend plenty of them for you. That was different than anything I've ever heard before.
I got chills.
The design being eliminated from the contest is Jeremy Chen and Launchpad.
The journey to create Wilson's next world-class driver brings us 2,000 miles west of their headquarters in downtown Chicago to Lake Tahoe during the American Century Championship. This celebrity golf tournament is held every summer and draws some of the rowdiest crowds in all of sports. Our designers have been brought here for their next challenge, and with only 3 of them remaining, the pressure is on to see who will make it to next week's finale.
Just got here to Lake Tahoe. Super excited about the opportunity. Excited to see the new drivers, where they've come since the last episode. From the start, I was excited to be in the competition, and now that reality's setting in, I'm in the final 3. I have a chance at $250,000. Getting kind of nervous, getting excited all at the same time, and looking forward to see what happens from here.
Final 3. Really excited to be back. 2 more episodes and it's over. Some big competition ahead of us. So, I couldn't be more excited to be here in Tahoe and couldn't be more excited to see what the next steps of the driver look like and what the next steps in the competition look like.
So my driver is pretty much the only driver that hasn't changed throughout the whole competition, and I'm here now, top 3, and my driver looks the same as when I submitted it. And I'm very proud of that just because I had a vision and I wanted to achieve it. Whether I win or whether I don't, it's an amazing experience.
Jimmy, Evan, Tim, welcome to Lake Tahoe, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Right?
We're here at Edgewood Tahoe, home to one of the biggest spectacles in all of sports, the American Century Championship, where every year some of the world's most golf-obsessed athletes and A-listers come to tee it up.
Like me.
You, JR, exactly. Today we're gonna comb the range and give the field a chance to test and critique the latest iterations of your driver designs.
But guys, don't let the beauty of Lake Tahoe and this awesome weather kind of distract you from why we're here. We have a crucial decision to decide which 2 designs move on to the finale. But before we go to the range, we got a little something to show you that's gonna set the tone for the day.
Thank you.
The remaining 3 designs were once again put to the test by Wilson's staff tour pros, Kevin Streelman,
The shape is incredible. It's something I just want to go outside and play.
Brendan Steele,
Sounds really good. That's the ball flight I want to see as well.
and Troy Merritt.
It's still pretty loud, a little tingy.
These PGA Tour players return to give their opinion on the updated prototypes and to see if the designers have taken their advice. The first driver tested was Evan's design, Cortex.
First thing I think with this one is it looks the best to me.
Innovation-wise, we have seen this technology before, but what I like about this technology is it's very quick and easy to change your spin rate.
I really like the way it performs. I like the way it flies. I like the numbers that I saw, and I'm going to find a lot of fairways with it. Great job, Evan.
Next up was Jimmy's driver, Magnus.
I really respect the fact that you haven't changed this at all. That being said, I think all of us have the same problems with it that we had the first time, which is the shape. It's just not gonna make it into my bag with the shape that it has, and it's not probably gonna make it into consumer's bag that way.
Lies.
I wish Jimmy had listened to our previous ideas. We need people to pick up this driver, look at it, love it, and then want to go try it. And I picked it up and I looked at it and didn't really love the shape or really want to go try it.
It's a good flight though, Streels.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
The head shape's probably not what I'm used to or what I would like to see, but I do like how it performs, and at the end of the day, it's all about performance. Yeah, fairly consistent.
And the final driver tested was Tim Slama's design, Roswell.
Tim, I really enjoy the innovation you brought to the Roswell driver. I really like that you've taken out the infinity design. I think that was maybe a little bit too complicated. That's not the middle of the fairway. It didn't have quite the performance of the other two.
I found it to be a little spinny to start, but moving the weight forward in the Z track immediately knocked the spin down.
Shape-wise, I like it. It's pretty conventional, pretty classic. Personally, for me, get the ball speed as high as possible. That's going to be the most important factor.
Awesome. Positive feedback.
Nice. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So designers, as you saw, the Wilson Staff Tour Pro did not hold back.
Yeah.
Now, they were thorough with their feedback. And when asked to rank the drivers, they were equally as critical.
Tim, our tour players determined your driver, the Roswell, was their second favorite driver. Jimmy, at this point, unfortunately, our tour pros determined the Magnus was their least favorite driver. Which means, Evan, right now, Cortex is the leader in the clubhouse.
It's a good spot to be.
Yeah, feels good.
However, guys, their criteria is not the only criteria the judges are going to use to determine the winner. With that being said, there's still time to change that order.
Awesome.
Today, you're gonna get an opportunity to put your driver in front of celebrities that are used to being in the spotlight. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Two months have passed since the final three designers have seen their drivers. In that time, they have been working closely with Wilson engineers to make improvements. And today, they're given an opportunity to see the latest iterations up close.
Here we go.
Oh, sick.
Nice. Dude, they got them in different colors, too.
So it's been a while since I've seen my last driver, and the last time I saw it, I was very, very happy with it. I'm always super excited to see the next iteration and see what changes have been done to it.
Oh, dude, nice. They got the Z as the alignment. Oh, that's sweet.
Dude, look at all these colors.
That's
Dude,
sick.
colors. It's beautiful, right? I'm in love with it. So I've worked a long time on this club, and to see it come into reality, come into its current state with the full cosmetics being done for the first time, it's really cool.
Seeing the driver at its almost complete stage, it's very shocking, because I've done sketches on crumpled up pieces of paper that I've sent to the Wilson team, and they've taken it from there and kind of made it into this real product, this real driver that we get to hit is amazing.
Just steps away from the shores of Lake Tahoe, Wilson set up shop at the driving range where celebrities were given a chance to hit each of the final three driver designs. And the first to try them out was former Major League Baseball pitcher Eric Gagne.
So, guys, so what's up, buddy? So, listen, these are our contestants.
Okay.
These are the finalists for the final three of driver versus driver. So what you see in the bag right now is their creations, their designs. What I would like you to do is pick which one that you see that you want to hit, and then we'll have them on the ground and see which one.
That's the one, the first one I look at.
Okay, which one is that?
Sure. That's the
Cortex. So that's Evan
Good
from
choice.
San Diego.
All
so
right.
Evan, why don't you give him a little feedback about the Cortex?
All right, well, so what we've done with the Cortex is we took all the titanium out we could and replaced it with carbon fiber. And we placed that titanium in strategic areas to utilize the weight in order to correct your swing as much as possible. So what the minimizing of the titanium does is gives you more ball speed by increasing your swing speed.
He's got a lot of swing speed. Trust me. Wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. Yeah.
You know how important ball speed is. So
let's see,
All right.
let's see how it
See
goes.
what we got.
That's you.
Looks really good. All right.
Crushed.
Nice.
Wow. How do you like the sound?
Really good. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's soft face and everything. It's really good.
That's not bad. That was 320 total.
It's okay. I missed it a little.
Oh, really?
I missed it a little. Feel like I hit it high on the face, but it.
All right, let's see if you can hit one right in the middle of the face.
I'm gonna try.
Wow.
That was better.
That is just crushed.
Yeah, that feels really good. I feel like consistent.
321 total distance. Smash
good.
factor of 1.51, so pretty much as close to optimum.
All right, I got another one for you. You're gonna love this one.
All right.
So we got Jimmy. Jimmy's with the Magnus. This is his second year.
How you doing? What's up, man? Good to
Jimmy's
meet
gonna tell you a little
Look
bit
at
about
those guns on you, dude. Retirement. Get there too.
Retirement.
Can I grab that?
There you go.
So usually for driver design, you're trying to focus mainly on three things: trajectory, how low or high the ball's gonna go; left or right, your bias; and then also MOI, trying to get as much forgiving as possible. So here is where you'll change your trajectory with using 3 of these weights, and then these 2 are to control your bias. So, and then the top here, it's a very symmetrical design, and that's to really give it a lot of forgiveness. And it's gonna be a little different than what you're used to, but I feel like you're gonna love it a lot, man.
All right, let's give it a shot.
What are the initial thoughts on that, Eric?
Does look a little off a little bit to me. Like, to me, I'm super visual. I mean, to me, it has to sit, when I put it down, it has to feel right. And that doesn't feel bad, it's just feel off a little. It feels like a little pointy here.
Okay.
That's just I guess that's just my liking, I guess.
All right.
All right, let's see. Might change my mind after I hit it, though.
Yeah, that one's pumped.
Annihilated.
That's pumped.
Perfect.
That's over the fence.
That's over the fence. That's sitting in the NBC truck.
That's over the fence.
Heads up.
Yeah, I hit that better.
The driver performs very, very well. It does what it needs to do. It's very stable. But when it comes to what people are used to on the market and what they kind of gravitate to, it seems like people tend to like more of the traditional shape rather than a more unique shape.
So the last one is we got Tim with what I think is one of the coolest designs, and that's the Roswell.
Eric,
All right, there you go.
I'm Tim.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. So this is a Roswell. So it's got 3 major innovations that really help it to stand out from the crowd and become Wilson's next great driver. So out here you have the first thing that you see obviously is the Z track, right? So this is an efficient track that gets the weight where it needs to be in order for the golfer to perform at their best. Additionally, out here we have rumble ridges, which is a common feature seen where it creates turbulation across the club, which helps to create faster swing speed. And then the hidden technology that you can kind of see accentuated here in this matte black finish is it's got trabecular technology. So I'm an engineering student, so this is based off of algorithms that are generated from human bone growth. So you have a lighter crown.
By the way, he's 21 years old. Isn't that
We need
scary?
a translator, too. I'm gonna need a translator.
I love it.
So you have a lighter crown, and then you can move more weight around on the bottom. So those 3 things together help you to crush the ball.
Thanks for making me feel not so smart. I thought it was a little decent, but now.
Wait, Jimmy, I love it. Good Lord.
That was better.
Good Lord. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, he just hit the truck.
Wow.
335 yards.
That was
He
good.
hit that.
Wow.
I like that one.
That's your fastest ball speed, fastest distance.
All right, I think you don't have to hit another one after that.
You're gonna hurt somebody.
So I'm just gonna ask you.
Like-
You've hit 3 drivers. If you're gonna have to rate them, which one would you say was your favorite?
I would have to, I mean, these 2 are definitely my favorite. I like the look of that one, but this one sits better on the ground to me.
So let me ask you a question. So you like the looks of this, which is the Cortex. You love the way that the Roswell lies. The Roswell hit 335.
I know.
I mean, you hit that
I would have to
10
take
yards
that.
further than any ball that you
I mean,
hit.
they're both real. I mean, the way it sits to me, I mean, looks, it's great, but I like performance. That's the whole point of it, I think. And I would have to go probably with that one.
Eric crushes it. He had mine 335, which you gotta love that, right? Eric ranked at number 1 of the 3. Great start to the day.
There you go. Can I take that one?
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Great
be
day.
good.
Play well.
Thanks, babe.
How's it going?
Wow.
With Tim Slama taking the top spot after the first test, he'll look to keep it going with our next hitter.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? Come on in.
Come on in.
Let's do it. All right. Come on.
So there are 3 clubs right here. So I'm gonna put you on the spot right now, and I'm gonna ask you to pick 2 drivers.
Yep.
2 drivers to hit 2 balls with each, and then tell us which one you like the best.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to put this in away just for my eyeball.
Eyeball. So you're gonna put you're putting Magnus away.
I apologize.
Just because of the eyeball. So you like the way the ball looks at a dress?
Yeah, I do. Makes a difference, no question. You know?
So that's the Roswell.
Okay, well that's 270. So this one is the Cortex.
It should feel like you're throwing a touchdown pass.
To Jerry Rice?
Yep, just like that.
Feels good. I like the other one even a little better, but I gotta be honest.
Do you prefer the matte black?
I do.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right. So if you had to pick one of the 2.
I would take the first one.
So you like Roswell. So Roswell is our boy Tim, 21-year-old, and we appreciate your feedback.
Yeah. You know, I'm one of those guys that's gonna, you know, I'm gonna use every bit of the club. You know what I mean?
Colt.
What's up? How are you? Hey, brother. Good to see you, Tim.
Man. How are you?
Interesting.
Yep.
What's the first thing you look at when you're picking a driver, Colt?
More head shape for me, you know, coming from a playing background. I mean, if the lines, if it looks closed to me, that kind of makes me feel a little weird.
Well, you're gonna hit them all, so
yeah,
is there one
well,
that
let's
jumps?
try something.
All right, well,
That's the best way to do it.
You grab this one off the start. This is Magnus. Jimmy's the designer.
All right, Jimmy.
So you just said that traditional look really appeals to you.
Right.
What do you see when you look at top of Magnus?
Similar to what's going on in the out there today. I mean, I like the roundness of the toe, and I like that the aerodynamics. So it looks clean to me. Let me just see. All right.
All right. Give it another one. Just hitting loose.
Okay, so first impression. Hey, listen, you're a singer.
Right.
You like to be up on stage. You know you want to sound good. How did it sound?
That sound is a little troubling for me, to be honest with you. Sorry, Jimmy. I like you, Jimmy.
Troubling because
I don't like that pinging noise.
So Colt also said that my driver sounded a little bit off, and at the end of the day, if something sounds well and you're the type of person that likes to be looked at, after you make a swing, you know, a little bit of a show off, then my driver is actually gonna be the perfect one out of the 3.
That's a good looking ball there.
It's a good swing, Colt.
Great shot.
That's a really
Did
good
that
move.
sound a little different too?
The sound's the same, but if it works, I can get past it.
All right, well, we're going to take you into the next one. This is the Roswell.
Roswell.
This is
Hey, how's it going?
Tim,
Hey,
the
how are you,
designer.
buddy?
I'm Tim. Nice to meet you.
Tim.
Yeah. So the Roswell has 3 major innovations
Right.
that help it to outperform against the other drivers here. So first off, the Z-Track.
Right.
It's the first thing that you notice right off the bat, right? So it allows you to get the weight where it matters most. Right here on the crown, rather.
Right.
We have trabecular technology, which is a truss-like pattern that lightens the crown. The rumble ridge is here for aerodynamics as well. Those 3 things together help you to hit the ball further and straight.
How's that look to
That
Colt?
trabecular technology, I've studied that a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Let me hit one.
And how's that look at setup?
That's the best looking head that right now that I've seen.
Thank you.
And it's got a rumble strip thing on it.
A rumble strip.
So far, I like the sound and the feel better.
How's it feel coming off the face?
That one didn't feel very good, JR.
Oh, that was you, though.
I know, that was me.
There you go.
Good looking ball.
It's a nice swing there, Colt.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that was right.
That looks good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
280.
280.
280. I might put that in the bag tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's all yours. I really liked Colt. He hits the ball straight as a string. He's a good golfer, so really fun to have him hit the clubs and really positive feedback from him as well.
The final one is Cortex.
Nice.
Yes.
It's a good swing again.
That could play in every golf course on the planet.
That's a good miss. Wow.
Highest ball speed, yeah.
Highest smash, 265. How do you like the look of that one, Colt?
I like the shape of this one.
Yeah.
I do. I like the look. I like the look of this a lot.
It's fun to watch those guys hit your driver. I think he really liked the sound and the feel off the face, so it was great news and it means a lot to me.
Oh, that's a good ball
Nice.
there.
Great ball.
It's a good swing there.
That feels good. I like the sound. I like the fade. I'd like to lower that.
The flight a little bit,
trajectory a little bit.
which could be adjusted.
Yeah.
So now you had a chance to hit all three. If you had to take one out and play it today, which would be the one that would most likely go in the bag and why?
Well, I hit this one. I hit this one 280. And so when you're short and fat and everything, that's good. But I also like the last one as well. I mean, I would be curious to see after making some adjustments
for you,
what we could come up with.
Great. Well, thanks.
I like both of them a lot. I don't dislike yours. The sound was really more the thing that I didn't like more than anything of it.
And you would be a sound expert, basically.
Well,
on
some
your
people would
line work,
disagree
right?
with that, but I do have a couple million records that says some people agree with it.
Some people agree with you.
Yeah.
Well, Colt, good luck to you.
Thanks for having me
Thanks
here.
for doing
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
All right.
Good luck to
Thank
you,
you,
boy.
Colt.
Thank you. It's
Thank
really
you very
cool.
much. Thanks,
Great week.
absolutely.
Thanks so
Great to
much.
meet you, mate.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
buddy.
Absolutely, buddy.
Good luck
Thanks.
this weekend,
Appreciate it,
Colt.
Colt.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice
Nice to meet
meeting
you. Take care, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
As the day progressed, the driving range became increasingly busy. More and more celebs came by to test the final three driver designs, including NFL Hall of Fame wide receiver Tim Brown,
Yeah! Look at that.
NHL All-Star Joe Pavelski,
Oh, that's
Oh,
Wow.
that's crushed.
Wow, Joe.
and news anchor Brett Baer.
See if I can get both cheeks into this one.
That's it.
Nice.
There you go.
It's a good target line.
So obviously, Wilson's not your shoe endorsement either.
No, God is my shoe endorser.
God is your shoe endorsement. All right. That's
you go.
hammered.
Oh, he needs shoes.
Hey, listen,
Wow.
I'm taking these
Taking your shoes off. You don't need
That's
shoes.
sick.
I've been doing it wrong all these years.
Jimmy.
Which one did I hit the farthest?
This one.
Roswell.
Roswell.
So Roswell's number one. How'd you place the next two?
I'd tie the other two.
Tie
Tie 'em, okay.
Tie
They
second.
all felt pretty similar.
All similar?
Perfect.
Okay, I
So
got to
what's
ask
the
you to
time?
do one more thing.
Ready?
I got to throw you left-handed, kid.
Stop!
I can't throw anymore with that on.
JR, oh my God.
Sorry. Guys, I got a big treat for you. Mike Modano.
Aw, hey,
Really?
Mike.
All right,
How
Mike.
are
Good to see you
you?
again, man.
So when you look at these, is there something that grabs your eye in terms of the way it looks? What's something you want to hit?
I don't know. I like the Magnus. I like these the color.
All right, so here's the Magnus. So let's grab the Magnus.
It's not your traditional look driver.
No.
Right? A little more meat on the heel.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. It's certainly a different look to it. So, we'll see.
Wow.
Shot.
Oh, a swing there.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I like that one. I like that one.
Wow.
So far, so good.
Okay, well, hit one more.
All right.
310, Mike.
That's one heck of a way to start, Mo.
I know.
Dang.
Jesus, that
Every
is like
one.
identical.
How do you feel about the sound, Mike?
I love the sound.
Do you like that sound?
Do you have one for the weekend? I love it.
Give the man a Magnus.
Did you hit that
Great
over?
sound.
You hit that over 300 yards.
I don't know. That felt really good.
Okay, so
Really like that
so
one.
the next we're gonna go with Roswell. How's that looking to dress?
I love it. I think it's more traditional look to it. Not the meaty, big, oversized. It's got that old
Are you a
look to
fan
it.
of the matte black?
I love the matte.
Cool.
Nice.
It's a good rip there.
Nice, 310 yards.
Highest ball speed, 168.
310.
That's it.
Crush.
Wow.
That's nice there.
And so straight.
That is it.
Really nice.
All right, so you like that one. So
Yeah.
next one we have the Cortex.
I think again, it looks, it's got that good look to it. It's not oversized. It's just kind of like that medium old school size.
Little different top though, right?
Yeah.
You like the carbon top?
It's sharp looking.
Yeah.
Sharp looking.
310 to beat.
Wow.
Crushed.
That was crushed.
There you go.
Is that a winner?
How'd that one feel, Mike?
That was more like it.
Nice, 315 yards.
Wow.
And 170 miles per hour ball speed.
Holy smoke.
Mike Modano, he really got a hold of mine. I think he hit it just over 300 yards. I hope it can produce the same results for an average golfer.
All right, so Mike, so you got all three, right? You've hit
Tough decision.
You've hit some good ones and you hit some off ones.
Mhm.
If you're gonna rate these 1 through 3, what would you rate them?
Oh boy.
The Cortex you hit the longest at 315, right?
Yep.
This one you were consistent with Roswell, and this one you liked the first one.
Yeah. I think my first pick would be this one.
The Roswell?
Yep.
Why?
I think just the look, the consistency, like you said, it just came off really good to me. And I really like this one too. I like that look. The one I connected on felt really good. This wasn't bad, but I'm more of a look guy, so when I'm looking down on it, it's not my favorite look to it, but I mean, still it had
good numbers.
It's good numbers still. I mean, and I can get over the looks if I can have good numbers too.
Mo's a great player. I put my driver 1, so appreciated the positive feedback that he gave.
Thanks so much, you crushed it.
Thanks, man.
To complete a world-class driver head, you need to complement it with a world-class shaft. That's why the team at Wilson Labs went straight to the shaft wizards at Fujikura in Vista, California, to see what kind of premier product would pair best with the final 3 drivers.
Usually I talk to the consumer or the tour player and trying to figure out what they want to do and where they want to go. And then we figure out a profile and maybe a head setting that will get them there. Not only are we using proprietary materials, but we also have a 3D motion capture camera system called Enzo.
Enzo is a system that uses motion capture to measure what the club's doing during the swing. We can see basically how the person swings, how the shaft bends and twists, and how that affects the head orientations going into impact. Having a system like this is like an MRI on a golf club or a shaft and seeing what's happening during the swing and how those things affect the ball flight. So from an engineering point of view, we want to affect those things. We want levers to pull in terms of how to adjust the shaft stiffness or its twisting stiffness and how those things might change spin or direction or launch conditions of the ball.
That dedication to the game is a big reason why Wilson chose the Atmos Tour spec over all other shafts to pair with the finalists of Driver versus Driver.
We created this Atmos line based on some feedback from Pro Tour players. So guys whose job each week is dependent on whether they make the cut. They get paid if they make the cut and make the money. So we want to have a product that works best for them. This product flows across quite a variety of golfers, from your everyday weekend warrior through your PGA Tour player. That's why we created it, and we sell it in the aftermarket, and we feel it's such a great fit for this Wilson product.
With Fujikura headquartered in the middle of the surf and golf-crazed coast of San Diego County, what better way to test this marriage than by inviting a few locals in to hit the clubs?
The Roswell was definitely the winner for me as far as the shafts were concerned. I think it allowed me to get a little more of a higher loft, which in turn equated into more yards.
I was pretty overwhelmed at how much information is actually associated with a golf swing, a golfer, and the golf ball. There's just so much technology and there's so much information that you could absorb and actually adjust to increase your ability to score.
A noticeable change, not only in numbers, but in feeling. After I hit 3 or 4 solid shots, I was confident, and then the yards started coming kind of mentally before even swinging the club. Like, I knew I was gonna crush the next one, and just built off of that, the confidence was there.
How you guys doing?
Hi, Coach Payton.
Sean Payton.
Yeah.
It's like a high school
great, dude.
reunion, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Good.
You guys may not believe this. We went to high school together.
We actually grew up in Naperville.
Grew up so I was a year ahead of them. So this is pretty small, small world. So what we want you to do for us today, Sean, is take a look at these drivers, kind of pick out the one that catches your eye. You can hit them all, but start with that.
How about the black and gold?
There you go.
That's a little New Orleans.
Hometown. There you go. Take it.
Right.
Go. That's the Magnus. The designer is Jimmy right here.
This Sean Payton, Super Bowl coach. Can I have your
Come on.
autograph? Thank you very much.
Herman Edwards.
There you go.
Huh? So, Sean, what do you see at setup? What are you thinking?
Felt real good on contact. Hit kind of a little cut.
Good.
Hit that one 250.
I like that. 250, is that what TrackMan said?
The TrackMan says give it another ride.
How about the sound?
That sounded good, too.
Okay.
Felt like everyone's going to hear that.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly that. And that doesn't put you off at all?
No, I felt good about it. Good first impression.
Nice.
Little pull, but good.
That one feel nice?
A little bit.
Crushed it.
A little bit firmer. A little left, but it felt like I hit the sweet spot.
Right, come back and let's check out one of the other two.
Who's my designer here?
This is you picked up the Cortex.
All
This
right.
is Evan back here.
Evan?
Got the Saints colorway on there for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to call this Who Dat.
Nice.
There it goes.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Whew. Good ball.
Felt good.
265.
265. All right. Let's have you come back and try the Roswell. This is designed by Tim from
How's it
Oregon
going?
State. Unique
Outstanding.
tracking system, weighting system, kind of the longest movable weight system that's been designed in the space of golf.
I like it.
Do you like the matte black crown on that one?
I do.
It doesn't have a Saints colorway for you, but
We can always fix that, though.
absolutely.
I like it. I like its design behind it.
So yeah, so that's the trabecular technology.
All right, whatever that is.
Yeah.
That felt good coming off the face.
Hey, Sean, hang on a second here. Here, we brought you something special for your Saints colors, the Saint colored ball.
This
So
has
you
got
gotta
to be,
hit this
this
one
got to
good.
be the best drive.
Is there more pressure hitting drivers on TV or calling an onside kick in the Super Bowl?
I would rather like call an onside kick
In the Super Bowl?
10 times in the Super Bowl before hitting a driver on the first tee box.
All right, this is the Saints ball. You
Yeah.
hit this one like
We're
you
gonna
mean
hit this well.
There you go.
There we go. Great drive.
Well hit.
That's a winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, that is hit well.
That's what I like to hear.
285.
Sean Payton really crushed it. You know, anytime you get the winner chicken dinner comment, you gotta love that.
This thing took off a little bit. It felt really good.
Felt solid?
Felt really good.
Okay. Well, that's what we wanted to hear. Well, thank you
The
for...
Roswell's a favorite, huh?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take one of each.
All right, buddy. Okay, good luck. Thanks for stopping.
Good stuff, man.
Class 81.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate
Awesome
you.
stuff.
That was really fun.
Good stuff, man. I really appreciate it.
Good luck this week, Sean. Play well, all right?
We're back.
Gentlemen.
We're back.
Which one grabs you?
That one.
That one. Magnus. All right, Magnus it is.
How'd you like the look of the driver?
I like it. It's pretty.
Oh,
nice.
All right.
straight.
Shot
Good
shape.
looking drive.
Love that shot shape.
How'd that feel?
It's a winner.
Yeah?
One and done. One and done.
When you do
Easy
straight,
as that.
you go to
All
the next
right, well,
one.
then here we go. We'll move right into the Roswell. It's done by
okay.
Tim here. He's gonna give it another ride.
Gotcha, brother.
I like about Herm is he's fast.
Yeah, you get one
Very
shot.
efficient.
You get one chance.
You got 4 seconds, man. You gotta make a decision. 4 seconds.
Play should be
Very
played.
efficient.
Huh.
That's
Nice.
nice, too.
We got TrackMan on those things?
Yeah.
This is a little more of a bender.
Are you gonna hit that one again, or is one and done? You got all you
Done,
need.
baby.
All right, and then here we go. This is gonna be Evan.
Only got so many swings in
This
this
is
body.
it. This is the Cortex.
I got 1 hit left and only so many swings, man.
Use them wisely.
I know my limitations.
Been watching Herm Edwards on TV for however many years, and he's just as fun in real life as he is on TV.
There we go.
There you go.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
Is that you or the club?
That'd be me.
Okay.
They ain't never the club.
Find that
They're
hard
all
to
good.
believe.
Why don't you and Brian swap roles? Why don't you become the guest judge?
There we go.
Yeah, come on
Brian,
over here.
come on up.
See what you
Yeah,
got,
why don't
Brian.
you introduce the drivers to him now that
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
come on, coach. Show me how to
Which
do
one
this.
should he hit first?
Hit this one first to show everybody it's a good driver.
Okay, it's heavy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it fits you.
So you're going to go into Cortex.
It fits your personality.
Cortex.
Cortex. I was told to hit this one.
That's
It's yours?
Evan's
All right.
driver there.
I like the what is this called? I don't know what that graphite.
Carbon crown there.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, you like that?
Sure.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Nice.
That's the one.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the weight. I like
Yeah.
the.
152 ball speed on that one, Brian.
You like that?
275.
I knew you like
All right,
that one.
Coach, which one
Got
should
it. Oh, the next one.
Come on,
Okay,
Coach,
I'll give
pick
it
it
out.
out.
Okay,
you going
that's
Magnus or
now
Roswell?
let him go with this one.
Okay,
Which one is
Magnus.
That's the first
This
one I
is,
hit.
this is Jimmy's, who you saw in season 1.
Oh. It's not the club. It's me.
That's not yours. All right.
That was a little heavy. It looks a little close to me when I get over the ball.
Oh, it's coming back.
Last one to go.
What's this one?
This one's called Roswell.
Roswell. Why is it Roswell?
It's got a bunch of extraterrestrial technology.
How'd you like the shape of this driver?
It looks good.
You
I
like the
this.
top? You like the mat?
I just like the weight.
Yeah.
Right.
The weight's good. We need to put like a big piece of lead back here so it makes it heavier.
There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
That's it.
Is that the one?
I like that one. It still went right, which is good. We'll hit one more with this one if that's okay.
Coach can.
I like that.
Oh, nice.
Solid.
I like that one too.
That's a great
Is that the
shot.
one?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Nice.
That's the keeper.
That was good. I like that ball flight.
That's the keeper.
So, guys, you've got a decision to make. First, second, and third. Where do you place them?
They're all first, but the one for me was the first.
So,
Because of the weight of the club and because just the feel of the club for me.
So you like the Magnus, you're putting that in number 1?
Yeah, because of the shaft and the weight of the club for me personally.
Brian, where's your first, second, and third?
I like the way this one felt. I didn't get the best results. I just like the weight.
Okay.
It's heavy, and then second for this one, and the last one I hit was second, and the other one was just too light. Okay. Just a light club for me.
I got 5 weights in there for you.
Well, put some more in. Put 10 in there. Maybe the shaft could be light. I'm not sure. But this one feels best, but I hit the last one the best.
It was very interesting that he said that my driver felt really light compared to Evan's driver, the Cortex, just because Evan's driver has all that carbon fiber to it, which makes it supposedly lightweight, but he said that for some reason that one just felt more heavy to him.
They're all pretty to look at now.
They are pretty.
The consumer will have a choice.
Good shelf appeal.
Brian Urlacher. I grew up a Packer fan, and watching him on the Bears, it was always the biggest game of the year for us. You know, we always wanted to beat the Bears. And I never had a strong liking for him until today. He really liked the Cortex, so it completely changed my opinion on him.
Okay, you did it.
After hours of scrutiny by celebrities and athletes, today's testing session has come to an end. And with elimination on the horizon, now comes the hard part for the judges. They will assess all of the data and feedback collected today to help them in deciding which designs will advance to the finale and who will miss the cut.
All right, Tim, it looks like you drew the short straw.
You did.
You're going to be the one to tell the guys who's moving on to the finale.
Great. Thank you. Good luck with that one.
Yeah,
Jeez.
good luck.
Gentlemen, what a day. You watched as stars of stage and sport joined us to test the latest iterations of your drivers and provide feedback on their experience.
After the testing today, my confidence is pretty high. I feel like my driver is still performing at the top of the list. It was chosen by all the hitters as one of the top 2 drivers, if not the top driver. So going into elimination, I feel like I'll see you in the final.
Designers, it was an exciting day to see those celebrities hit your stuff and have you sitting right next to them. I spent a lot of time this afternoon with the judges, and we went through all of the data points. And we looked at what the tour player said from the Wilson staff advisory members. Then obviously we looked at what the data points were today from the celebrities and athletes. Each of your drivers has some pros, and each of your drivers have some cons. So the real question is, where do we go from here? As you know, I have the W. I didn't use it yet like my 2 colleagues. This W would advance one of you to the finals. But after deliberation with the other judges, I've decided that we're not going to use this W today.
6 players ranked mine as the top. So, you know, it couldn't have gone much better than that. If there was any indication this morning of Evan being in first, I think it's been leveled somewhat. Coming into elimination, I feel better than I did this morning.
Well, we told you guys this morning before this testing session that we would have to make a crucial decision by the end of the day as to who would move on to the finale and who would be sent home.
I feel good. You know, I did a great job with my driver. I feel confident. It's a beautiful driver, performs well. How can you say no to that?
You're looking left to right. You're looking at Jimmy. You're looking at Evan. You're thinking back on how long of a journey it's been, and is this the end, or is there still another stage left?
Evan? Tim, your designs will be moving on to the finale. Jimmy, I'm sorry, you missed the cut.
So this is the end of my journey, and I'm in 3rd place. My driver has been the only driver that hasn't been altered or changed, and I'm very proud about that just because I've reached this point where there's only 3 drivers left. It's sad that I can't continue, but at the same time, things just happen the way that they do, and sometimes you just gotta accept it and move forward.
It sucks to see another contestant eliminated, but after the reviews from the celebrities and kind of getting an overall opinion, it was almost expected, but still, end of the day, it's not fun to see anyone go home.
Jimmy, I do want to congratulate you on making it this far twice. One thing I do have to say is you had a lot of expertise, from tour players early in the program to engineers to judges that had recommended some modifications. I give you credit for being firm in your belief, but ultimately that firmness in your decision-making is what ended your journey.
Tim and Evan, Congratulations. We'll see you guys in Chicago, where one of you will be crowned the champion of Driver versus Driver 2. Jimmy, thank you so much again for your time and for being on the show a second time around. We will miss you. Good luck in the future.
Thank you a lot. I didn't make it as far as I wanted to go, but you know, things are what they are, and I appreciate all the opportunities that Wilson has given to me, and I can't wait for season 3.
Next time on Driver versus Driver.
Welcome to the finale of Driver versus Driver 2.
One guy is gonna walk away elated, and one's gonna get crushed.
It's a Tim is me, it's a Tim is me. To have it be so close, it's intense.
The winner of Driver versus Driver 2 is